All right, let's talk about our forecast. It does include rain, but what's all this? I'll have details on what's coming up here in just a fine moment. Whew. All right, let's talk a little bit about the forecast, but first a message from my sponsors over at Robert Gibbons Sons. Make sure you get that seasonal clean and check of your air conditioner. For a limited time, it's only $135. You'll get over 30 detailed checks done by their qualified technicians, and your air conditioner will breeze through summer. Book by the end of this month in June. All right, let's talk about our forecast. We have rain for Friday for some. Thunderstorms out to the west could meander our way. Models are in disagreement. I'm going to show you the latest. We're going to talk about that forecast going through the weekend. We are unsettled. And then for some in the northern plains, we go from near 100 yesterday and severe weather to this. Now, this isn't in North Dakota, but I will explain where by the end of the video. Hey, thanks for joining me. Make sure you throw down a note and let me know where you're watching from. Don, is that going to be bad again tomorrow? The wind, Frazee and Fergus Falls. Don, it looks like a lot better day as far as wind goes. That's in the forecast, and we're going to get right to that right away. Let's start with the model guidance. I do want to point out this. As we go through the day, the wind will be decreasing, and as we start our Friday, it does look pretty pleasant, as a matter of fact. And we're expecting our conditions to really decrease with regards to winds. So we may have a little bit of some breezy activity in the morning hours, Dawn, but after that, it looks pretty nice. And sunny? Are you kidding? It looks delightful. Now, as we go into the afternoon hours, there's going to be some serious heat out in the western Dakotas and eastern Montana. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Showers and thunderstorms out there could be strong to severe. They're going to dash their way around. And as we head into your Friday night, late, this is showing a new batch of shower chances along the Devil's Lake Basin. So we can't rule this out, but this is the latest model kind of showing this. Now, the main event going on in the late evening hours will push through the central part of the Dakotas. And as we rise and shine on Saturday, this model says rain all over the place, rain for everybody. Here's why I don't think this is 100% sold. I'm not 100% sold on this. And in fact, it blows up to some heavy rain across Minnesota as we start our weekend off wet for some. But I must say this is just one model, and let me show you one more here, and we'll take a look and then I'll tell you my gut feeling. This other model also shows a chance for some spotty showers as we go into your Friday night and Saturday morning. So here it is. Most of your day on Friday, delightful right here. Light winds, and then the heat is on. Showers and storms form out west at 5. Notice this batch of moisture making its way into the Devil's Lake Basin tomorrow evening. So best chance of evening showers will be out in the western counties, and it's really hit and miss. The main event, moving out of Montana, kind of falls apart, although we could see some spotty showers at 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Saturday, mainly pushing into northwest Minnesota. So we will have a chance for some showers. Most of us won't see too much, but that's the latest. So here's what you need to know about your planning forecast, and then we'll get to some of the fun with flakes on a Friday. No, I'll have the details here in a second. Leora, good to see you as well. 57 in Grand Forks in the morning, 55 for Fargo, 56 in Bemidji, and it looks like up at Lake of the Woods we'll be in the low to mid 50s for most of that area, Lakes Country here. Oh, Hubbard County, looks like temperatures will be in the mid 50s for you, for Fergus as well. It'll be closer to 60 along that South Dakota border where you see the yellow shades there, and milder out to the west. Now, our wind in the morning will be the strongest at around 10 to 20 miles per hour for most of us. In Fargo, 55. Yeah, that's the limit of the temperature. Northwest winds will be breezy in the morning, Dawn, but then as we go into the afternoon, the heat is on out west. Look at this, near 90 degrees there. That's going to fuel showers and storms. Could have some clouds and a couple of sprinkles in the Devil's Lake Basin, but not before temperatures hit 80 in Devil's Lake. Up in the Rock Lake area, we'll be in those mid 70s. 82 degrees for Grand Forks and 83-degree afternoon in Fargo. Notice the heat down here in the Southern Valley. Best chance at some low 80s. Lakes Country, 80s for Fergus Falls, and for Grant County out near Wendell, 82, 78 for you in Bemidji, and it all in all is looking pretty swell. By the way, I did a little shift-a-rooski of the maps here, so I'm not located right smack dab in the front of everybody. Yeah, the wind can definitely go away. On my hair has been just beat to smithereens by the follicle-damaging breezes 83 in Fargo tomorrow, a day off from the wind. A day off. Look at that southerly wind, 3 to 9 miles per hour. Perfect for a picnic or a walk in the park. Did you hear that, Pedro? A walk in the park? Huh? All right. Now, overnight showers and storms into your Saturday morning. The rest of Saturday looking delightful. Another chance for some spotty storms, mainly early on Sunday. The weekend, for the most part, does look to be dry. I'll have an update on your Friday with regards to the shower chances as we go into Saturday morning. And models are all over the place on this thing, and it's that close. So just to let you know, though, it does look like a heater on Sunday, and then Monday, a very good chance of rain. Showers, rumbles of thunder, a couple of them could be strong. Temperatures staying on the cool side because of the clouds and periodic showers making their way out of the area. Then that system moves to the north. We get a south wind, and we heat things up big time on Tuesday. And that'll fuel some strong thunderstorms. There is a risk of severe storms, particularly on the Minnesota side of the river, the way it's looking now. That's a long ways out. And then I'll look at your planning forecast for Wednesday. How about 74 degrees? And let me get over here and you can see 81 wonderful degrees. So the middle to latter part of the work week next week looks a lot drier than the period that I have here in Hutch's bottom line. Strong storm chance for a few on Sunday, not too much. But then Monday and Tuesday, we'll have a good chance of scattered showers and some strong storms in the area. And that's a look at that. Now, for your bonus coverage, I'm setting it up right as we speak here. There is a chance for some of the region to see some flaky material as we head into the forecast period. Huh? Okay, check this out. We're going to look at model guidance, and I got to show you this. And then we'll end up with a look at what's going on. I'm highlighting the big sky country of Montana. So I told you it's a long ways, but it is Northern Plains, Northern Rockies, elevated terrain only, folks. I almost can't believe this, but check this out. Now, in the elevated terrain, we're expecting some ridiculous amounts of snow. Anywhere from 6 inches to 1.5 feet of snow will work its way through. We're going to get through the 16th, and on my calendar, that says Sunday. And this precipitation you're seeing up to the north near Medicine Hat, it's not rain. So when I go and switch over to the precipitation type, it's going to be cold enough for some snow. That's flakiness near Calgary, Alberta. And that's going to be slipping and sliding its way down as we work our way into the forecast period here. Oh my goodness, this is just no fun. Here it comes. Look at Montana right here. And there is a cold air system moving off of the Rockies. You can see it moving out of the Pacific Ocean through the mountains of Oregon, Idaho. And look at this, a blast of snow from basically the international border right through Missoula and Bozeman. And this could be big time snow out there, folks. So this is mainly Monday and into Tuesday is the current thought on the timing. And it spreads pretty close to Billings, although you won't see any snow in Billings, Montana, home of the Billings West Mustangs. Let's take a look at the snowfall amounts that this model is advertising, because it's pretty ridiculous. And I don't think it'll be this much, but I just want to show you that by the time we get to this, do you see these mountains? Bozeman, Butte, Helena, north towards, oh my gosh, areas west of Great Falls. I mean, you may want to strap the skis on and head out to the west, because there's going to be some flakes all the way from Glacier Park area, west of Browning, straight down to areas near the state capitol in Helena, and on into the West Yellowstone area of Montana. So flakiness for our neighbors off to the west. Looking for questions? Appreciate it. Thanks, Bonnie, for sharing and tagging. And again, I want to remind you, if you have yet to do this, consider it, please. On your Facebook button here, and you're on Hutch's page, I'd love you to go to my page if you're just watching this video, and I'd love you to click on the follow button. That helps me out a great deal. And again, your interaction right here, Lynette, hello to you, is wonderful. It's what makes Hutch's Weather great. So if you've been thinking, you've been invited by me to follow the page, please follow it. And on the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you on there too. Have a wonderful evening. Now, meteorologist Hutch Johnson, I will have an update on the uncertainties that I have tonight about our Friday night, Saturday morning chances of rain and just how heavy they may be coming up as we go through your Friday. So check back then. Thanks, Don, so very much.